Yo, oh, então tá bom. Yo!
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Lauren.
Hello.
How you doing? Are you at home?
What? Oh, no, I'm still here at the office.
What?
I know. Well, I figured I'll leave at 6. I'm like a 35-minute on the train, so
Okay. And the
I
L
have
straight outside
stuff.
the office, right?
Yeah, it's close. It's
Oh,
cold here.
is it cold today? It's been cooler here in Dallas.
Get you going.
Trying to.
Hey Jay,
Hey, Lauren. Other Lauren.
how's it going?
Hi, Lauren.
Hey Lauren. I actually have Tommy and Dave with me.
Dave?
Dave K and Tommy, just because I thought
The real Dave.
the real Dave, the original.
Oh, not the Dave.
Since it sounds like it's going to be kind of high concept potentially, I just wanted to make sure he can give some.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Works.
Jay, is it just you, Lauren, and I on the phone?
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
5 of us.
Can I ask a really quick question that's not about this super fast?
Sure.
So, JT just asked me, since I was hopping in with you, for the follow-up email stuff after the conference.
Yes.
The survey, is that prepared or anything we can look at, or should we just wait till you hand it over?
I have a draft copy of the survey.
Okay,
I think Lauren's involved in creating the actual survey.
that's what I thought. So I thought it's perfect timing. So okay, well we'll wait on it for the final, and then the other thing is will every presentation be available for download or just specific ones?
So I was in a meeting with them earlier today. We did a postmortem, and they are. Oh, actually, nobody is preparing it yet. I think. So here's what happened. Ollie assigned everything that has to do with post marketing to Lori.
Okay.
So that means Lauren, other Lauren, our Lauren, you're probably gonna be on the hook for doing her shit.
Okay, yeah, I haven't heard anything yet. So.
I'm just giving.
I mean, she emailed Marianne and I about the survey, and I helped Marianne with the survey because I was out Thursday and Friday.
Right.
I did a Zoom with her, and then Ollie sent his revisions, but I didn't know anything else with.
Yeah, so there's close to 200 PowerPoints that needs to be converted into a PDF. I don't know who Lori's gonna assign it to. Knowing her, she'll probably pass it down.
She'll probably pass it to us.
Or to GMC.
Oh, okay.
I think Lori. Ollie gave her until Wednesday to finish everything. So, and yeah, I know you're laughing.
Have people sent in their PowerPoint? Have people sent in their like?
Yeah, it's almost it's all in one box folder somewhere, and now Lori has to. She'll probably talk to the GMC first.
Yeah.
And have it done by tomorrow, I guess. And no, hopefully there's somebody there because it's Diwali. festival this week. It's like their Christmas, like I told you earlier.
Right.
So Lauren, to answer your question,
On both of those items right now.
yeah, the survey's being done by so Marianne, I think, right, Lauren, and then the PowerPoints are being converted and will probably be ready by Wednesday.
So will the CTA be to download all the presentations?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's all I need to know.
I feel like if one didn't, the way it used to work at the other conferences is like if someone didn't send it in for some reason, but I think all of them are generally like they give, like once they send them in to us, Schneider Electric owns them.
Yeah.
So they should in theory all be there. Sometimes maybe one or two are missing, but in theory they're all there.
Perfect. Okay, cool. I'll let JT know. He wanted me to double check, and I said, let me just ask you instead of emailing.
Yeah. So last year, Lauren, what we did is we posted all the presentation PDFs into HubSpot, and that's where then we gave the links in the email blast so they can download it from there after completing the survey.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm suggesting we should do the same so we know who's downloading the what. Because if we put the presentations in box, we won't be able to track them.
Right. It almost sounds like they're going in box, but
yeah, I'm suggesting maybe we use HubSpot instead. The folders in HubSpot. So
yeah, I mean that's smart that you know what people are interested in.
Yeah. So we can get metrics from that as well.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's what we did last year too. So.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Just in case, it's probably gonna hit us, Lauren, Magnetic Wednesday.
Okay, great. Yeah,
So
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I think Jeff was just kind of waiting to see what was in there, just to give a little context in the email itself.
Have you imported while we're at it? Have you imported the registration database into HubSpot already?
The registration.
Are you asking this, Lauren? I did when I did the awards. I did at least whatever the last. I can't remember the last date I did, but there's probably a good number of people that registered after we stopped promoting the awards. So, but maybe 75% of them are already in HubSpot. They're in the software instance of HubSpot.
Yeah,
they are in.
That's where we should. That's where we upload the data.
Yeah, I uploaded them globally. I mean, I can do the rest of them tomorrow. Is that helpful?
No, I'm talking the other Lauren.
I knew the answer.
Whoa, did Lauren jump in?
I sent Matt and company the database, the final database, Lauren, last week.
Yep. I'm asking JT right now because we tasked that JT was gonna just handle that.
So that's the final version. I think we should use that to send the email blast.
Okay.
About the survey and then the download.
Perfect.
And then there's the other one that would involve the ebook. I think we should send it to the same list and then maybe send another maybe create a small promotional campaign for those who did not attend and say, here's what you missed.
Sign up next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Don't miss out.
Yeah, this is what you missed, my brother.
Cool. All right, guys. Sorry to derail. I just wanted to double check that we didn't miss something.
Okay, so we're good?
Yeah, we're good. So on to this Prezzo. So this is due by Thursday?
Yeah, so this one's for IBM. So we have this big bid, like what we're doing with AdNoc, like what we've done with the past pursuits, right? They've asked us now. Sales is asking us now to be more aggressive and active in
that's nice.
the pursuit. So I'm really happy about it because I think it's something we should have been doing a long time ago, and actually with the win that we had with AdNoc and the buzz that it's creating, I think a lot of the sales guys are wanting our expertise. And so part of the North America operations, Dan actually Fitzpatrick, who's in charge of infrastructure sales, I think, um, is pursuing a big deal with IBM, and they want us to help. And so they created this almost stick figure presentation that they want us to glorify. Um, we were thinking either use the look and feel of the user conference, which is this one, or maybe and this one, or maybe some of the next gen kind of look and feel, which which Dan is amenable because most of the products that we're going to be using in the IBM offer is Wonderware anyway, in particular system platform. So it could be a mix of this look, or the next. They, they're almost the same. Well,
Okay.
the same kind of feel.
And this is Schneider Electric branded.
Yeah, but it's if you look at it, it's kind of it's a little bit
Wonderware-esque.
it's everywhere because like here they use ROI with Wonderware data center for data centers because like I said, it's mainly Wonderware, but I think they want to do a Schneider kind of look. So um, the the probably middle ground is the user conference look, which is this one.
Okay, cool.
This one. I don't know if you helped create this, but Jeremy and Renee use this in the general sessions.
Yeah, we worked a little bit with them on it, so we're familiar with what was going on here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Use this image for something.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of images like that. We were different.
Great. So you can repurpose them then.
So Jay, is it basically like, is all the content finalized in here right now?
Yeah, yeah. For the most part, the essence of the content and Lauren just butt in if I forget anything. So it's for the IBM data center operations. It's one of the biggest business in terms of data centers that is out right now. So IBM owns the business and they serve a lot of customers, and they're actually really interested in using our data center solution, in particular the software solution, using Wonderware System Platform as a main offering to their customers and to their data center operations. So what's going to happen is if we win this, IBM is going to VAR OEM our products. They're going to repackage it as an IBM data center solution.
Oh wow, okay.
So it's a big deal, and so they want to impress the hell out of the people they're going to present at IBM senior management. I think sometime in next week. And so
Okay.
they need something by Thursday, and they're willing to work with us between now and Thursday. In fact, I think Dan's scheduling daily meetings just to get it right.
So Jay, Thursday end of day or?
Probably end of the day is fine.
Okay, cool.
We should probably just do. I think the best bet would be to Jay is just do let's do like Wednesday check-in, show where we're at, things that this still needs to be done, this still needs to be done. At least you can see what's been going on or what's been happening in case there's any
And if you hate something,
or
yeah.
something. But that way, there's at least a day before, gives us a few days to kind of get some of under our belt a little bit before we can say, all right, cool, here's what it's looking like.
Can you scroll through the whole thing, Jay?
Yeah, I'll explain it. I'll explain it slide by slide. So maybe if you guys can do maybe like an outline, even if just in case we meet tomorrow, so we can talk to Dan and make sure that we're on the right track. Just even a script outline or something that we can share with them. So what they want us to do is create a glorified version of this deck. I've actually edited already to provide some samples and some additional slides, but the ones that are like here are our dance slides. So these are the ones that we have to convert into that nice look. So what I did is I've added a couple of slides that maybe would have that look and feel that they're looking for. So instead of this one, make it something like this with kind of icons, and you do have the Schneider Electric software icons already, and maybe you can fashion something that looks like this.
Jay,
Using
can someone get us those icons too? I know Casey recently asked for them. Is that Jeremy?
I have it actually on box on the it's on somewhere on the campaigns for system platform. I think I loaded them a couple months ago, but I'll point you to where it is.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, just send that to me, Jay. I'll be able to
Okay,
pass along.
thanks,
Tommy
Tom.
will read the icons. Oh my God, thank you.
So this is like the block diagram. So we need to convert it into something like this, or um, it doesn't have to be like this. If you have a better suggestion of how it could look like more elegantly for who IBM is, and maybe something that would appeal to their taste. Here's another one that has a lot of icons. So these
Now
are,
we could do.
yeah, the dark ones are the examples.
No, Jay, we like this. It's like of the example he wants, but we'll probably freshen it up a little bit more
Yeah.
to just finesse.
So these are just
Like
examples, right? The ones that are on white are the ones that.
So you're putting in examples.
Yeah,
Saying,
yeah. So I say here in the notes example of treatment.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
For slide 6. So let me
Or
be
make the logo bigger. No red dot in there, I swear.
I think these 3 ones from slide 3 to 5. I just add this. I added this on purpose because it's not on the original slide, but I think it's useful information that they can share with IBM.
So
So
those stats will be updated.
yeah, just either update it or use it as is. It's already kind of complete.
Okay.
That's a little bit of like a setup, right, Jay?
Yeah, exactly. It's a setup of who's Schneider Electric software. So this is what we are. This is what our capabilities are. This is where we are globally. Because what's going to happen is they're going to sell the data center globally. So it's nice that IBM knows that where they are. So are we.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. Can I see that blank, the slide number 5 again, or 6, Jay?
This one.
The flat one?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, Dave. The guys could probably do something neat, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, the way we're doing it, like in those, it's the darker backgrounds with the cool like connected background.
Yeah.
Imagery.
A little bit of animation if you guys can.
What's that?
A little bit of animation if you can add some.
Okay.
Like
So,
the rain effect.
yeah. So 7 and 8 are just sample treatments. Maybe you can use for number 6.
Jay, on this one, the numbers when you on the white one right there, if you were to build that in, do you see it building like
Top down,
or does it start with something in like the workstation server and build off of that? How do you see that building in? Just curious.
Oh, it's actually the way you explain this is this is like the configuration of a typical Wonderware solution. So if I were the one explaining this, I'd say these are the building management software solutions that are on site.
Okay.
So we have like Wonderware system platform engines. These are computers that are connected to a central system platform workstation server, and they're connected to the cloud. SaaS, software as a service, is a euphemism for the Wonderware cloud solution.
Okay.
So what this architecture drawing saying is on the data server side, this is how the hardware and software are interconnected. So there are workstations, and then there's a connector to that goes from those system platform workstation to a local historian and a external cloud-based uh, um, uh, server that stores all the historian information off-site.
Okay.
So that's
So you
that's
have-
how that's how it
If we were to build it, I'll probably say there'd be computers on site that then adds, the workstation server. Workstation server connects to the red fringe, which then connects to Historian and Wonderware SAS, right?
software as a service. Yes.
Inside out.
Yeah, it starts. I got it. Starts. They have their computers. There's the workstation they connect to, and then install the red, and then they allow these things to connect
Okay,
to it.
cool.
So. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you interpret it, bottom up.
Okay.
Then this one is it's almost the same kind of solution, but it has an extra layer, an extra software as a service layer between site, which is this one. They added an extra layer that IBM provides, and then at the top is a cloud layer under Schneider, again using software as a service. So there's an in-between layer that IBM also provides.
Okay.
So that's how it's explained. So you can actually interpret it as from the bottom up.
Got it.
So if I were like this, it'll have some servers on the bottom and just explain how it links to the cloud, which is this one. So this one is this one.
Jay, really quick. This question on this page, Dave just asked, do you want these both on the same page?
I guess the answer is yes. Just to be consistent with there's the original slide, but if it'll look a lot better in two slides, then let's offer it.
Maybe we build it out and then just
I
stretch.
think it might be good to, even if it was the same page, we just show one chart and a building in, and then, okay, that's BMS system on island private 10.x network, and then it slides over and does BMS system on a 9.x system. Like that way you're kind of in the same animation, but they build on each other. I just think having both of them on the same screen at the same time, unless they're using them to compare it,
Yeah.
might be easier.
Well, if we have this call with the gentleman, whoever,
Yeah.
who's talking, we can ask him too
That's fine.
tomorrow. Okay. Sorry, we're good,
Okay.
I think.
Then the next slide is slide number 9, which is this one. I think what they want to explain is what this slide means is there's all these available solutions, brands and solutions, and what we're saying here is the Schneider Electric software can be installed at IBM. So all these all these existing systems that they're using can coexist, because our solution is brand agnostic. So we don't need to rip and replace what's already there. We can actually communicate with all of these different brands.
Got it.
So
We're gonna show graphic treatment of that.
So maybe something that like this I took from Rob's presentation, and it's actually a nice message. Innovation is either is it extending or replacing? We're saying it's extending the existing hardware, so customers like IBM don't have to buy or replace all these existing systems that they already have, or IBM's existing customers actually don't need to replace what they already have if they're creating a data center solution. Because of Wonderware system platform, we can actually communicate with all of these. So if you look at at this slide, it's actually this. I'm suggesting maybe find the logos of all these brands and just use the logos instead of bullet points.
We could do even like Jay, like a nucleus idea, where like
Yeah.
System platforms in the center with all the logos kind of surrounding it. The concept
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good concept.
All right, back to system platform.
Yeah, it's all connected, man. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, we can get. Tommy, maybe we can start downloading those logos for the guys right now.
Right.
Okay.
And then the last, I think the last two slides, the rest are just detailed explanations. So the last two are the most important, 11 and 12, because they talk about the ROI of using a Schneider Electric software solution. I guess, I know, Lauren, what do you think? For consistency, let's replace this with Schneider Electric.
Yeah.
Wonderware. So there are two slides. Trying to remember, Lauren, what Dan said. Was he referring to this as another?
So yeah, he's saying basically, yeah, I think the slide 12 is better. So what he got this slide from someone, and then he tried to so his thing with this, sorry, knocked my headset off.
Drop your mic.
Time to go home. Okay, so he this is a slide, an existing slide that this is the important stuff to show the ROI. So, but he doesn't want, his whole thing was having IBM $500,000 or $1 million benefit is like nothing to IBM. So he wanted us to convert it into percentages. So in slide 11, if you scroll up, Jay, he tried to take these same concepts, but then do like a percentage of savings instead. But we don't know what that percentage is going to be. So slide 12 is, I felt that was what he felt the most important message was when we were talking to him earlier. So what we were kind of thinking was creating a cool overview slide of 12 with his new statistics in percentage instead of millions. And then he almost wanted one slide per box that he could, so real-time optimization would be another slide kind of built out maybe with like the example in 13, but then we would, he could hide those if he only wanted to show the overview slide, if that makes sense. But it'll probably get used at some point. So I think that's what he wanted, kind of like something of both, like almost like an infographic looking thing maybe for 12.
So,
and then one for each concept.
A general summary slide for 12, and then one slide each for each block.
Yeah. And then the benefits will change from like a value number to a percentage.
So can you go to slide 13 again? Okay. So you'll have this data pieces, like serving, generating, saving. For each of the boxes on 12, we'll have numbers for each of those like that.
Well, in this example, there's only one big metric, which is this one.
Yeah.
And then there's above it, there's several bullet points about what the capabilities are, or the benefits are. So benefit metric. So this is the what's the main efficiency improvement and ROI opportunities are. These are the actual bullet points of the advantages, and then the actual
a little more visual version of that, like 13. Obviously, that's more like a case study. It looks like 13.
Yeah, but something that would look like this.
It was just kind of an example to show kind of maybe what he's looking for in terms of it just being
more
easy
visual.
to read, visual. Yeah.
We were working on one for Kelly before the trade show as well. It's kind of same thing, big background graphics with just different things over the top of it. So I think we'll just get something more simple to look at and easier to take in with the data from slide 12. So there'll be basically 6 or 7 slides there instead of just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of what I gathered from our conversation earlier with Dan was that if he starts to see something looking more visual, he might be able to populate that information instead of just in like a bullet slide. So if he gets the draft, then he might give us some ideas tomorrow about how we can build out each slide. He's having a hard time organizing like the concepts and the thoughts. Do you think, Jay, that was kind of accurate from this morning?
He can't express himself artistically in a nice story.
Yeah, he wants. Right.
So he wants a deck that would
For him.
impress the hell out of IBM, basically. Yes.
Cool.
So each of these are individual slides that actually just expand on this all these main blocks.
Got it.
So maybe add one general slide featuring everything, and then individual slides featuring each of the boxes here.
Okay.
And then that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so Dave, you know what they want.
I can direct the team.
We're gonna get a couple designers on this, I think, and then let us know if Jake, you'll send this to me, and then
I will.
let us know if there's a call tomorrow with. I'm sorry, what's his name?
Dan.
Dan, yeah, and we'll hop on there and just discuss some ideas, and even ask a couple of questions. I'm sure Jay.
What time is the call?
I haven't received the invite yet. Lauren, did you get?
No, he didn't send one.
I'll remind you.
Right?
Jay, if you can, or Lauren, if they do, can you just make sure to include Tommy on it, please?
Sure. Yeah. And
then, so we'll have a check-in Wednesday, and then Thursday we can make sure we send the final over.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tuesday.
What's it? Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. If we can, obviously, I'd love to show Dan an idea.
Yeah,
especially for those last couple of slides. At least for the layout of that last couple of slides. So it'd be better if it was a little later in the day, so we can kind of get something together, earlier in the day.
Where's he located?
Yeah, that's probably possible. He's based in California, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say if you can shoot for something after lunch or whatever, at least we can work on.
No, maybe even later, so you have time.
Like 4, 3, or
like
4.
right now.
Whatever we can get done before then, we'll show a couple ideas, updating some of the stuff. But perfect. Sounds like a
cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. All right, Jay.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Lauren.
So I've recorded this.
Have
I'll
a good one.
and send all the assets. I'll put in the box folder.
Perfect.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, guys.
You
All right,
got it.
Thanks, Lauren. Thanks, other Lauren. Thanks, Tammy.
Thanks.
Tommy. Dave.
You got it.
Cheers, guys.
Jay.
Bye.
Bye.